Hello everyone, Jake here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're back for episode 2 of the MultiCraft series. Thank you all for sticking around for episode 2. I realized just got done editing the episode 1 and I realized I didn't really introduce myself or the server or the channel at all really. And I'm guessing this will be a lot of your guys' first time ever seeing it. Um, Basically, we're playing MultiCraft. That's the server name. It's a very vanilla server. For those of you that don't know what vanilla is, it's basically means like there's not very many mods. And the ones that are in the server don't affect the gameplay really. So it's like a true to like original gaming experience. Like how the game is meant to be played. Now, I've got a few friends on there that play with me, and you saw a bunch of them in the first episode. No one is gonna be seen in this one, unfortunately. Didn't really see many people when I was playing these last 2 weeks. Um, but we are gonna see some new people in the next episode, so stay tuned for episode 3. But besides that, channel-wise, I'm trying to upload these every other week. So far, that's on Wednesdays. I'll try and keep that schedule. If I end up being able to make them more often than that, I'll start posting more often, but I'm gonna wait until I have like a backup of multiple videos before I do that. And then, um, streams too. I am starting some streams. You guys can check them out on my live page. I'll talk about it in the episode, don't worry. But just whenever I'm grinding and stuff, and if you guys want to come chat or whatever, then be perfect opportunity. And then all this stuff really is trying to build this channel. Um, we've got 9 subscribers by the time this video is released, so we got some work to do, but trying to build it just video after video, and that's why I'm trying to do every other week uploads, trying to be consistent. Um, and yeah, I'm just trying to build this channel, and that's probably a long enough intro now. We should probably get into the actual Minecrafting. So let's get into the actual episode now. Alrighty, time to get into the actual Minecraft here. Hopefully that time lapse all went well. Hopefully that was a nice, good intro, and you guys enjoyed it. Um, Felt very therapeutic to do the landscaping myself, but yeah, as you guys can see, I have started trimming away at this hill. It doesn't, it's just a big hill, really tall, all of a sudden, for no reason. It's not very big, so to build houses on it would be kind of tricky and whatnot. So I'm just gonna plow it down for the most part, I think. Maybe leave a little bit of it, but it won't be that tall anymore. And then I filled in this giant hole over here, which you can't even tell. Well, you can tell, but I will fill this in a little bit more, make it look more natural. That's for a later date. But yeah, I put in some greenery in here. Started the driveway, as you guys can see. It's looking very bland, especially with the shaders on. I'll have to add some texture into it. And same thing goes for the whole building, honestly. And who knows, I might come back and revisit this front yard and whatnot. There's going to be a lot of building going on throughout this series, so, I'll get better and better and come back and add more detail to everything. Whether it's on camera or not, I don't know. Um, but yeah, so driveway's going to come out here. We're going to have a sidewalk yet, and then a road, which this will connect to. What's that guy doing? Um, but yeah, so it should be pretty cool. We got, I mean, I'd say this looks pretty nice. Um, and now we got space to build another place. And I have ideas for another building to go right here. I already have it all planned out. However, it's out of quartz. I don't know why I'm choosing to build out of quartz. I could just choose white concrete and it would be very simple. But I like the looks of the quartz brick, I think it is. Um, it looks really good. I've got a pretty good house idea design already made. So we're gonna need some quartz. Quartz is not that easy to come by. You can either go in the Nether and just straight mine for it. However, I'm gonna need, just like this green or lime terracotta, I'm gonna need stacks and stacks and stacks of it. So
I'm gonna go a more efficient route and make a bartering farm because that'll get you lots of quartz and you can just AFK for it. Now, to get a bartering farm, you need gold to barter with, you know. The way a bartering farm works, I should probably explain this. In the Nether, there's these guys called piglins. You can throw gold at them and then they will give you back an item. That's bartering. Just throwing gold at them and then they give you an item, and quartz is one of those items. They have a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'm just worried about the quartz for now. But basically, to get gold, we need to also be in the Nether because you can make a spawner for a bunch of piglins. When they die, they give you not Nether gold, and then gold we can barter. So I need 2 farms to make this one house. But then we will have a lot of nice other resources too, and more quartz for the future. And then maybe we can sell it. Who knows? I still have yet to make a shop of any sorts. I don't think we'll get to it in this episode. I think we'll be too busy. I don't even know if we'll get to the house in this one. It's going to be a lot of work to do. But I'm sure we'll get through it. So, I don't know where I'm going to start off here. I guess I'm going to head into the Nether. We need to break through the Nether roof, actually, to start these farms. So, maybe I'll put a Nether portal over somewhere in here. Maybe in this big flat area. And then I'm going to try and punch a hole through the Nether ceiling. I've never done that before. As you know, I'm a Bedrock player before, was playing on Xbox. So you cannot build up on top of the Nether in there, or on Bedrock. So, new experiences. Obviously, I have not done this before. There's no reason to, so it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I can do it right the first time and not die and lose all my stuff. That would be nice. And yeah, let's head into the Nether. I'll be right back with you guys. Well, in order to get onto the Nether roof, I need ender pearls, and I spent 3 nights looking for ender pearls, or not ender pearls specifically, but ender men. I couldn't find any, so we're just gonna go to the end, I guess, because I know that there's plenty of endermen there. I have not been to the end yet. I got my gear on, at least, but I have not been there yet. This is my first time in the, what are these called, dungeons? Oh yeah, and I also did find some diamonds while I was down here looking for this place. Um, I am lost. I've just found it. I just marked it with some torches so I can find it easier next time. It is right here. I am a little nervous. Not even gonna lie. I should probably set spawn. I should spawn back here, I guess, so I'll put some stuff away. Just some, valuables and whatnot. Probably keep this on me. Close. Alright, I don't expect to lose my stuff. Just want to clear up some inventory space. Make sure I got some... Yep, there we go. I think we're ready. First time on this save, or on this, season. The MultiCraft, um, MultiCraft server. Seems so sketchy. We're here. Shaders look alright in here. This is literally my first time ever being here. You can see the chunks load in. But yeah, ender pearls, I could not find a single enderman to get ender pearls from in the overworld. So why not just come here? I'm thinking about making an enderman farm, but being I'm already going to be making a bartering farm and a gold farm in the same episode, I will not be doing it too soon. It will be a little bit of a for later project. I really like the looks of this, honestly. It looks really big for a front yard up close. But you move a bit away. Actually, I'll show you guys from above. It's not that big from above, and the next house will be closer. We'll have a little bit bigger backyard for the next one. Um, Question is, do we make these backyards all the way to the river? I don't know. Because I can't really fit another road and buildings in here. Actually, maybe I can. It'll just be tight. Uh, Lots of planning to do. Lots of thinking ahead. It's necessary for this build. But for the first one, I just was like, you know what? I'm never going to find the perfect spot, so why not just build it? And that's what I did. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Now, time for the portal here. Time to ignite. Probably take my wings off. So I'll keep some rockets. Better protect myself though. No clue what I'm coming out to here. And I do not have a good track record in the Nether. Already here gassed. Not too bad of a spot. Now we just gotta get to the roof. Alright, I had to adventure a tiny little bit, but I did find quite a few pieces of bedrock here, right on that roof. So, we'll just ladder, and I better get the cords down. So, negative 183. I accidentally kept hitting the screenshot button before. And then, negative 184. Then I saw that now. Negative 184 and 75. Alright, there, I have the cords saved. Let's get this out of the way. And we're just gonna ender pearl up. There. Bam. We did it. Oh, and we're in a nice blue biome too. I like the looks of these. I believe we go back to 184.75. Alright, and I'm just gonna mark it. There we go. I believe I know what I'm doing here. Basically, I flip this lever, it activates the TNT, shoves me under here. I have to place another piston right in that corner there, because this will extend. I have to spam place it in that corner, and then what that will do is when this explodes, it'll break the piston in a certain way that shouldn't be broken, which will break the bedrock right below it. Hopefully this works. I will be putting all my valuables over here in case it doesn't though. I think I will die too. Which now that I think about it, I don't think I reset my spawn. So I might be all the way back in the oh, that actually sucks. I'm gonna be all the way back in the cave, I think. Which I don't know how I'm gonna get out of there. That's kind of annoying rather. But full send. Uh this hopefully I can get this on the first try. Let's go. I can't even get the lever. Hello? Oh, I'm using the wrong button. Alright. Well, a few things I'm noticing here. One, I completely screwed that up. I don't know why the trapdoor didn't open. That got me confused. And then I went to open it, but I keybinded open to this is gonna be a mess. I keybinded open to J on my keyboard because if you do it to a button, the guy said, then you'll spam and that's a lot more likely you'll get it. So I was like, oh, that'll work. However, in the process, I couldn't open this. I was spam clicking. I don't know if you guys could hear. And this trapdoor wasn't opening. Finally realized it was Jay to push me under, and then I couldn't get here in time. Partly my fault, because I didn't realize. But I would assume that a lever, I guess the lever was into this block, so maybe I shouldn't have been so dumb. Good thing I brought extra stuff, right? Oh, I was wearing all my gear still. That's why I lived. Oh. The fun part now, I don't really have a way to get back, so I'm gonna have to die. This is all gonna be big fun. Or very fun, I should say. And I don't have any ender pearls at home, so I'm gonna have to grab more. Need more storage here. This is great. I'm gonna break this so I can make sure I get through. Surely 24 blocks is enough, plus a jump. Nah. Another 12 will do it. Okay, I did set spawn. Whew. I was ready to not have that, wait, did I put my gear away? I I built a chest, I didn't put my gear away. No lie. I was, waiting to be in that cave, though. Alright, what do I need? I've got the pistons. I need the TNT. Do I even have the gunpowder for it? So what? I think it's... I'm short a gunpowder. Now I don't have a looting sword. I don't have any gunpowder anywhere else accidentally stored. This is a mess. This is a mess. I was overconfident. Thought I'd get it first try. Now I need ender pearls. I need all sorts of stuff now. This is a mess. Oh, and I might even be disconnected, so who knows if anything I'm doing is actually saving. Um, I'll talk to you guys once I'm back in the Nether ready to do this again, I think. Alright, we're back. Actually, I was able to find an Enderman pretty easily. Wasn't terrible. Oh, can I... Okay, throw it into here. And thankfully my armor's still here. Forgot to put it in the chest. Forgot I had it on me. Okay. Now I just gotta rebuild this. I gotta remember how to rebuild this. Alright. Hopefully it goes better this time. I was gonna bring extra obsidian so I can make a portal up here in case this didn't work. But I didn't have any of my tools with me because they're all here. Yeah, in here. So, unfortunately I didn't bring any more. So it better work this time. Otherwise I'm gonna be doing that again, I guess. Getting a bunch of gunpowder so I can get TNT, and then getting ender pearl so I can get up here. It's this whole thing's a mess, but this time it's gonna work. I can feel it. You know, I got a feeling. Let's eat this good steak. All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna build it real quick, make sure I do it right, and I'll be right back. It's all put in place. I'm gonna keep my armor on purposefully this time because I'd rather survive than try and get another ender pearl to get up here. But just in case, I'm gonna throw everything away. Else away. Okay, so I gotta flick the lever, flick the trap door, and then spam place. Few practice runs. Flick. Spam. Alright. Here we go. Great. Attempt 2. Alright, it's attempt 3. I can't move. Did that get patched? I couldn't move over. Oh man. We are stuck here again. You know, the smarter thing to do is if it didn't work once, probably time to hop in creative and verify it works. But no, you know, I gotta be all dumb about it. Well, I'll be right back. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it again. Same method. I didn't even record. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm recording. You know, maybe that's why it's not working well. It didn't work. Took me another 10 years to get stuff again. I looked up a different method and I actually tried it in creative and it worked in creative. I brought it in here and it worked first try. So, I don't know if the first one doesn't work or if I was doing it wrong. Um, by the way, I did find out I had to be more forward to get into the piston. That was kind of a dirt move from me. Um, but yeah, I tried it again. It still didn't work for me. Tried a different one, and I'm through. I didn't even record it. I failed so many times. I'm like, it's got to be a recording curse. But we're through. This is amazing. Um, so now we got a permanent way up here, and we can build whatever we want. And we already know the plan. We are gonna be building first a gold farm, then a bartering farm. These are gonna take a while. They're probably not gonna be easy. But yeah, I may as well tackle them. I mean, what else am I gonna do? But yeah, you guys don't even want to know how much effort that took. Crazy. That's all I can say is crazy. Let me put a ladder there so I can always get up. Bam. That is nice. Now, the thing is, building this gold farm requires a lot of magma. I mean, a lot of that stuff. So I'm gonna have to research first how to get it in large quantities. Then I'm gonna have to get it because I've seen a tutorial already, and it was looking like 6 stacks times 3, plus another stack and a half. Um, so yeah, a good 19 and a half stacks of magma. I do not have. I maybe have like 10 magma back at the base. So I'm gonna need to head back to. I should probably break this so nothing spawns. But I need to head back to the base. Hell, I've got this hole here, and I've gotta gather a bunch of resources. And I think I might do it on a stream. Um, by the time you guys are seeing this video, streamer will already have been done. So if it went well, you'll see it under maybe a live tab or something on my YouTube channel. I'll be doing the stream on YouTube. If it didn't go well or it didn't work, you won't see it. Simple as that. But I'll catch back up with you guys once I get all the magma done. Or magma gathered? Yeah, gathered. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, once I get the magma all collected, I will be right back. Well, I went to hit start streaming, and YouTube said I had to wait 24 hours. So there's not gonna be a stream for this one. Oh, oh, I stink at that. Um, I got my gear in. But yeah, now I'm gonna get some magma on my own. I figured out how to do it. One of the best ways is just going deep and mining for it. So I think I might just do that and then possibly get some netherite while we're down there. Or ancient debris, I should say. Porter still owes me a smithing template. He's owed me one for a while. So maybe once I get this netherite, I can convince him to finally hand it over. But yeah, I gotta get down farther and start digging, I guess. So I will get going. I'm barely even down at all. I mean, I'll show you if I can find. Where'd I even come from? I should probably put my armor back on. There, I just came from there and already found a huge bit of magma. So honestly, this won't take too long. I think I need 19 and a half stacks, as I said earlier. So this is gonna take a minute, but honestly, I'm already almost a stack and a half, and I barely even started. So I don't think this is gonna take too long. Now there is another way to do this. You can create a farm. I think you can craft out of like magma cream and something else. So we could make farms for that. But we're already gonna make 2 farms, so I don't feel like a farm to get the materials for the farm is that that efficient. May as well just do this. Oh my gosh. I got to Y15. I started going, and I got this far before I got ancient debris already. At least I think that's what this is. Yes. That was not hard at all. And that is a big vein of it. I am getting lucky. That is almost a netherite already. That's almost a netherite pickaxe, basically. Should probably check around. But yeah, that is some crazy luck. Hopefully we can keep this up. I might as well get gold while I'm here. Oh, and I do kind of need gravel too. I'm gonna lie. May as well just get all of it while I'm here. I only brought one shulker box with me, but we can always come back. Alright, two things. I'm flying up from my base. Is this a creeper farm? What? I have no clue what I'm looking at here. Somebody built something right in the sky here, though. I can just see it. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a creeper farm. We'll come back to that. Um, however, you go the right way here. Almost out of fireworks, too. Porter got on, and he's gonna give me that smithing template. I just talked to him. He just got on. He just told me to come over. So we're gonna get a smithing template. I didn't find any more ancient debris than that, and I mined for quite a bit longer. I also didn't find any more magma. So I think I'm just gonna target magma for now. So I'm gonna go up a little bit higher where it's more common. We can grind for ancient debris another day. Maybe make a stream out of that. Should probably get turned around. But yeah, let's talk to Porter here. Should be right in his base. He got two? He got six? Dang. There he goes. He just hopped on to give me that. That's crazy. 6 smithing templates. That just saved me a lot of diamonds. And some time. Dang. What? Oh. I didn't break any crops. What a guy. What a guy. Now I gotta see if I can make it back to my base. With these bad rockets. Shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, now we got some smithing templates. All we need is one more ancient debris, and then I think we'll upgrade our pickaxe first. I don't even have full gear yet. My chest plate and my pants have fire protection, so I've just been waiting for them to break so I can make ones with actual protection 4. I think protection 4 is the best. Um, but like my helmet's pretty good. My boots are getting there. So I'm just waiting on the pants and chest plate to break. But then we'll make those, and then maybe we'll go netherite busting or netherite hunting. I don't know if there's a proper term for it. Once I get that stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna get some more shulker boxes because this one is basically full, or it will be very soon. Anyone need some magma? I have gotten a lot. Definitely more than I need. So I think we're gonna start building. It's gonna be a pretty simple design. Just magma. Oh, we're gonna need turtle eggs. I'm gonna have to find some turtle eggs. But it's basically magma. Have a little hole in the middle. And then you have some turtle eggs on there. Magma makes it so only the um, piglin dudes spawn, and then they walk towards the turtle egg, fall down a hole in the middle, and then you kill them at the bottom. So pretty standard, pretty simple. I will need some turtle eggs. There was some at my base before. Hopefully they're still there. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some turtle eggs, and then we can start building. There's perfectly still 2 turtles at my base. I'm pretty sure these guys have been here since like the beginning of time. Is it grass? You don't feed them grass? Maybe it's the underwater grass? Made myself some shears so I can get this stuff. Is this what I need? Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, seagrass. Okay, let's see. I'm just hoping they don't despawn. You want this? Yes. Perfect. Okay, and you? Alright, and now find each other? Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe I need more? I've never done this before. Oh, I did round up all of the magma though. So full sugar box and then almost a row more. So way more than we need. If anything, we can make the farm even bigger now. Oh, you can lead these guys. Aha. So I get them close to each other. Yep. And now you and you, please. There we go. So I think supposedly they're supposed to come up on the beach and make eggs? I can't get them anymore. Maybe this one is? I really don't know what I'm doing here. I should probably watch a video. This seems right though. I've never seen a turtle this far on our beach. We got a little hole here. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Going really far into the beach here. I don't know what's going on. Probably should check that this one hasn't made eggs. Yep, no. It's gotta be this one, I think. Oh, there we go. I think that's the thing. Playing in the sand. I don't really know what's happening here. Does it happen? Maybe I'll just give the turtle some privacy. Oh, nope, never mind. Well, bam. Our first eggs. I feel bad that I'm about to do this, but I do need to grab those. Alright, there we go. That's enough for 2 levels. I'll need 1 for each level, so that's good for a start. Alright, we're here. All the materials are here. I even brought our nether portal up onto the roof so we can just go up here every time. And we are in the nether waste, which is where we need to be. Everything's spawn proof. We got slabs on everything. So it should be all good now. We can start building this thing. And I think we gotta go pretty high for it. So this is gonna take a minute. I'll probably time lapse this, so enjoy the time lapse. the gold farm is finished. Now, we can always add layers to this if we want to in the future. But just look at the spawn rate of this thing. It is crazy. Now, ideally, I'd have a snowball or bow and arrow or something to hit them with. But we're just gonna do the good old-fashioned. Oh, I might need to extend this. We're just gonna hit them and run. And they should chase me. Maybe? They not get angry? I don't know why they're not getting angry at me. They're supposed to get angry and try and chase me. I am supposed to have one in a boat with me, I think. So maybe I'll try and do that. I need to craft a boat though. Oh, and I forgot a shulker box up there. I should probably go do that. Go grab that. Okay, now suppose I hit this guy. There we go. Look at that. Just a flow of XP. Everything's starting to flow in now. This is crazy. This is crazy good. I've never really made a big farm before. So this is kind of a first for me, and I can't believe it went so well. This is great. Yeah, they are just flowing through. Check on the gold. Still so much rotten flesh. I will have to make a oh, lots of XP. I will have to make a sorter so only gold and nuggets come through, and not rotten flesh and swords. Although maybe we can use rotten flesh to trade with villagers. Oh, there's so many. But for now, I think we're okay if we just only collect the gold. Look, it is overflowing our hoppers, literally. It's better than the hoppers will do. That is crazy. I just realized I should probably explain how this works. Basically, only the zombie piglins can spawn on the magma blocks, and then there's only a gap big enough for them to spawn, and then there's a roof on top, so no gas spawn, and then all these leaves, nothing can spawn on, just to keep everything safe, so I'm not AFK here and a gas spawns on me. But yeah, so they spawn in there, and then there's those turtle eggs in the middle there, which they get attracted to, and they think they can bridge the gap because there's two trapdoors there, but they can't, so they fall right through as those guys are, and come down to the bottom here, where I then hit this guy, which makes them all aggressive towards me because normally they can't see me from that far, but because this guy is here, for some reason they can. They run over to me, get all mad, and then I kill them all, and we have gold for days. Pretty genius. You know, I was in the Nether getting a lot of gold, and I realized something. Why not take a break from building farms? Even though I only built the one, it took quite a while, and kind of got me a little burnt out on that side of things for the moment. I think instead of making a bartering farm, I guess, in this episode, why don't we work on this house? We built this house, and it's just an empty shell with basically no point. So why not take a minute and actually do the interior of this thing? I don't know that we'll get it all done in this episode. I mean, it'd be a lot of different blocks, take a lot of time, especially if we want it really high detail on the inside. But we may as well get started. Um, I'm thinking for the entryway, we're gonna do like a split entry. So you walk into a little platform here, and then you either go up some stairs to the top floor or down some stairs to the basement. Because if you look, we're kind of like in between floors here with this entrance. So I'm gonna take a moment, get this going, figure out what blocks we're gonna use and whatnot. We need ceilings, we need walls. Although these can probably just be the walls here. We need some interior walls and whatnot. So I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna get prepared for this, and then I'll be back when we start building. Okay, so it's very bare bones in here, but I've got a little bit of a floor down. Don't mind this. I gotta work on this. Then I'm gonna have like a. Do I make it a big entryway or do I make this a railing here? I'm not sure. Obviously, things need to be ironed out, and as I just do them, I think they'll. Or the once I start building and I start working on things, they all just kind of fall into place. I think, and it'll be easy to tell which is the better idea. Cause like this, I could make it a grand opening all the way to the top, or I can just make it like a railing, and you can just see here, or like the like all the way at the top would be walls here. Otherwise, just a railing. Railing's probably the way to go. You see, we come down here. This is the basement. We need to obviously change out some of this dirt for a wall, but windows are gonna be up higher here, but still letting that sunlight in. Go upstairs, as you guys already saw. Um, pretty huge ceiling. I think I'll add an attic in just because of how tall this is. Uh, so yeah, it won't be quite this tall, but it'll probably be the mud block. So good, good, almost 5 block or good 5 block ceiling. On it's raining out. But yeah, so I think spruce is pretty good for the floor. So I'm just gonna use spruce throughout here, and yeah, I mean I'm gonna keep going at this. I'm gonna finish out the flooring. I'm gonna have to figure out what the walls are gonna be. I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep the green terracotta going through here. Um, Maybe fill in brick right there, and then railing, and maybe just hatchet that out. Make that look good. Yeah, that looks better already. Um, just some minor things that need a little bit of working on. And I might actually extend this platform one more block, honestly, which does cut into this top floor a bit. But I do think it's manageable. Alright, so yeah, that'd be what the entrance looks like. So this is the split floor I was talking about, because we're in between floors here. If you see, the upstairs is way up there, and then you don't want to be the same height as the windows inside. Um, so it's kind of like a split floor. I think I'll have maybe on this side, maybe on that, maybe on this side, because this side's bigger. A closet right here, and then walk down. I'm just gonna use probably deep slate or something, maybe even dirt, to figure out like the wall layout. Like maybe over here is a cool like living room type area with some TVs and whatnot, or maybe that's a bedroom and a bathroom over here actually. And this is like a living area and maybe like a bar or something. Then upstairs we got like the kitchen slash bedrooms and bathroom. It'll probably end up being a 3 bedroom, 2 bath maybe here. I don't know. Again, once I start building, it'll probably all fall into place, but I do need a second to figure everything out. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna keep working here, and I'll let you guys know once I got this figured out.
Now, before I do all this work on the inside here, then I'm gonna try and do a stream. Honestly, I can do them now, I'm pretty sure. And I feel like we can use some netherite. We got the smithing templates now, so why not go try and get some netherite, hang out? I don't really expect to get any views, but like I said before, I believe, if you guys want to check out the stream, how it went, go check it on the live tab on my channel.
Well, the stream is done, and as you can see, we did end up getting some ancient debris and getting a netherite. Unfortunately, we literally found one ancient debris. It was not that great of a run. However, stream went well. No one watched the whole time, but that's about what I expected. So, at least everything worked. I now know what I'm doing, kind of, and you guys should check it out if you're ever feeling bored. Um, just see how the first stream went. I promise I'll get better as each one goes on. However, now that the stream's over, I need to figure out what to do. We got the interior of the house to do yet, and then I also gotta finish this. I was gonna make a sorter for this one, like an actual proper one, so I could not have to throw a bunch of swords away every time I hit every once in a while, because that was kind of annoying. I couldn't really grind. Well, I started editing, and we're already like good 20, 30 minutes in, about. and I was only planning on making this. Oh, I just messed that up. Um, I only planned on making this one about 30 minutes, as we talked about at the beginning of the video. I want to shorten my time here. Oh, they're still mad at me. Um, let me get them to stop doing that. But yeah, I said I wanted to shorten the. Geez, they're very loud. Shorten to like 30 minutes. So we're gonna have to wrap this one up, unfortunately. So I'm gonna make this sorter, but unfortunately, I think the inside the house is gonna have to wait till the next one. Who knows? Maybe there'll be like the introduction to it. Um, Geez, I'm gonna get away. They're pretty loud. But yeah, so doing the inside of the house will have to be the introduction to the next one because we're running out of time here, sadly. But I will finish this up. Then hopefully next episode we can get that interior done. Start making a bartering farm, and who knows, whatever else is in store. If I do have time, it'd be cool to make the next building, but we will need a lot of quartz. So, it might be a minute. Maybe we can make a road, because I actually do have materials for that. So, it's all just going to be what happens. But yeah, I'm going to get up, or back up here, and I'm going to start working on this auto sorter, which should be good fun. Everyone brace yourself. This is probably going to be the worst redstone you've ever seen, but it works. So we've got everything still going through the original. Wow, we have a lot of gold nuggets. Got everything still going through here. All as normal. But now it goes down and through this conveyor. What's happening here is it's all getting passed along to this dispenser. Now, theoretically, if everything I've done is right, whatever gets thrown in this dispenser gets detected, and then it fires a dispenser, which will just throw it here, wherever, and then it'll despawn. But we don't want to lose the gold. So what I've got over here, and this is from Impulse SV, by the way, one of my favorite YouTubers. It's this sorter, or item sorter. So basically, these two hoppers are locked at all times unless they go over 41 of the first slot. You gotta fill up the other ones with just one item, and then 41 of whatever else. And then once it hits that, the repeater or the comparator sends out a 3 signal, which turns this on, and then there's a little redstone torch here, which then turns off and lets stuff pass through. So basically, to explain it all, we're collecting gold in these ones when they detect it, but everything else will pass through, aka rotten flesh and swords, and they'll just get launched here and despawn. So, theoretically, originally I was just going to do this with water. I'd have a dispenser going, and then everything that didn't get picked up was going to go into a fire, but I didn't realize that water doesn't work in the nether. As you guys know, I hate being in the nether, and I die all the time here, and I don't really know what I'm doing. But this seems to be working so far. This is all just gold nuggets left in the system, and obviously I'm not a redstoner, as you can tell by this little tunnel I've got going here that you have to sneak through. But here's the chest, which I still don't really have good access to. Should probably fix that. But yeah, so gold bars will be in this one, nuggets in this one, and then bring them back up. I just gotta go through this little tunnel up here, and then around. Still gotta spawn proof it a little bit, and then up here, and bam, we're back at the platform. So now everything should go into this chest, just to recap, into our system and be sorted, theoretically. I still gotta test if it works. So I guess we'll just get to chopping. Oh, I gotta anger this guy, and he's probably gonna die. Oh no, he didn't die. And if you're wondering why it's so quiet, I turned off the sounds for these guys because they are so ridiculously loud. It is crazy. Oh. Yeah, I mean, this farm works pretty quick. Let's see what's going on here. Why do we have rotten flesh? Okay, it's just a little backed up. Okay, so we are just full. We are just full of golden nuggets at the moment. Okay, so I'm hoping, like, let's just throw a sword in here. Oh, and that's perfect. It threw it off the edge. Um, Wait, that was actually perfect. Let me grab some rotten flesh, because this will be a great way to test this. If I put a piece of netherrack here, and let's just say I set it on fire and hope that it doesn't burn my whole platform down. Oh, but it's burning the platform down. Nope, 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 nope. Bad idea. Bad idea. Okay, but that theoretically would work. I think we'll have a fire somewhere farther in the distance, though. Okay, but that's good to know. Oh, oh. Yep. System works. It's filling up. System works. And let's check our chest down here, which, again, we've got to sneak through. It's filling up. So everything's working. Gold farm is a success. Obviously, I'm not a redstoner. Honestly, I'm proud of myself, though. I combined um, Impulse's little item sorter with a auto-firing dispenser, which I kind of just guessed on how to make. I'm pretty sure this is pretty efficient. Comparator, which then leads into a repeater, just so the signal doesn't get interrupted by anything, or any of this redstone, I should say. Redstone goes into another repeater, which forces that thing to shoot. So, obviously, maybe you can make a faster one, but I don't know. This works. All of this works. I just need to spawn-proof it, fix it up. I'm out of wood, though, unfortunately, and leaves. But yeah, it works, and that's all that matters to me. So, now I can sit here, I can grind out all these gold nuggets, not worry about having to sort through stuff manually, and waste my inventory space. So this is absolutely beautiful. I think it's just faster if I go here and gold block or gold bars. There we go. Oh, that's so much easier. Bam. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Oh wait, no, gold blocks. Why can I not make gold? Oh, because I'm in my own inventory. Still a noob. Things don't change. But yeah, that's so much easier. Now we can just mass grind this stuff. So, this has been a great episode, you guys. Just look at the progress we've done. I mean, looking at it here, it doesn't look like a whole lot, but trust me, that was a lot to do. We got netherite, we've got our landscaping done, and I think we've stayed pretty close to the 30-minute mark. I'm not 100% sure on that one yet. I gotta finish up editing. I'm most of the way done. But yeah, I'm hoping, as I said in the beginning, every like bi-weekly we post. Every other Wednesday, I guess that would be, if we continue on the path that we're going. So hopefully that stays consistent, and I'll see you guys, I guess, 2 Wednesdays from whenever you're watching this, if you're watching on release day. So yeah, thanks for watching the whole video through. Please give a like and subscribe. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated, as I'm starting out here. And yeah, make sure to tune in for episode 3. See y'all.